Hi, my name is Drea and this is my story. I was born in Hanford, California on December 6, 2004. I was raised by my mom, Patty, and my dad. From what I remember, my childhood was ordinary. I was accompanied by my two older siblings, Nick and Marissa, and later on, my little sister Tori came into our lives. I was deeply loved as a child, and my parents did the best that they could to raise me. My parents later got divorced when I was around the age of 11. As many other children could relate, my parents' divorce took a toll on my life. I began to develop anxiety at a young age. I couldn't comprehend why I was feeling the way that I did. As life continued, I developed a close connection with my mom because I spent most of my time with her. My relationship with my father began to go downhill during this time of my life. I felt like I lost somebody that was still alive. Through custody battles and new partners in my parents' lives, my family grew. This transition was difficult for me to adjust to. I felt so many emotions at once, and I felt so lost in my own body and home. This transition made me grow up at a quicker pace. As I entered my teenage years, I felt very alone. I knew I had people that loved me around me, but nothing satisfied the lonely feeling. Throughout my high school years, I began to feel that lonely feeling with partying, smoking, and finding my worth in worldly things. I became someone that I never wanted to be. I was full of anger and ready to defend myself at any given moment. I lived on emotions, and I never knew what real joy was. I continued on this lifestyle even after graduating high school. It wasn't until my second semester in college when God came knocking at my door, but not in the way that I could have ever wanted or expected. I remember it clear as day. I had gotten the news that my father had been arrested for accusations against another female. My world had quickly began to fall apart. The news of my father was difficult to comprehend because I still had so much love for him, yet I couldn't understand why this was happening. During this time, I stopped prioritizing school, pushing those around me away, and depending on substances to numb these strong feelings I felt. At my lowest, I knew I needed something bigger than me. Bigger than a substance, I needed my Savior. I began to attend South Valley, and slowly but surely, God began to reshape my life and my outlook on life. It wasn't overnight. I still failed and continue to today. But the amazing thing about our Father is that He is patient and gracious. Learning about the character of Christ made me fall in love with the gospel, and that led me to surrendering my life to Christ. As God worked through me, I felt His love transform my heart. I learned to let go of things that were no longer speaking life into me, and learned to forgive my dad. I learned the sovereignty of Jesus and saw that His hand was holding mine all of my years. Today I am now an active leader in our church's youth group, leading young girls and teaching them of the gospel of Jesus Christ, and on the road to graduate in a few months. I'm proud of the work Jesus has done in my life, and I'm forever grateful for every hardship that has brought me to Him. I now stand here forgiven and made new because of the blood of my Savior, Jesus Christ. If you're feeling lost or broken, I want you to know there's hope. You don't have to have it all together. Just come to Him. He's patient, He's kind, and He's ready to make you new just like He did for me.